Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good day to everyone. I'm Madam Iman here to help you with your MUET. Okay, so guys, how are you? So if you're joining me today, okay, just tell me where you're joining from. All right. And today, all right, today is a topic which I find is really interesting because I've had this discussion a few times, all right? And it's really, really devastating when I hear about students who have to take the MUET a lot of times, many, many times. Now, we have to remember, what is this MUET for? Most people sit for the MUET for the main reason, for three main reasons. Now, the first reason, which I think is the large majority, is for graduation purposes. All right, graduation purposes maksudnya nak graduate degree kena ada MUET. Alright, for example, if you need to graduate, kalau nak graduate dengan um, dalam program sekian-sekian, perlu band 3. Okay, for example, for TESOL, if you're a TESOL student, you need to graduate with a band 5. For law students, for which I know of lah, alright. For law students, contohnya you perlu graduate dengan adanya band 4. Alright, selagi mana tak dapat band 4, selagi tu dah tak boleh convo, tak boleh graduate, tak boleh habiskan degree macam tu. Alright. Okay, so that's the first major reason why people take the MUET. Okay, so second is for employment. Okay, so for certain companies or certain agencies or certain institutions, you need a MUET. You need a MUET achievement or MUET slip in order to be hired for a certain position. For example, for which I'm sure of is English teachers. For English teachers, you need to make sure you have a band 5 in order to be employed in certain institutions and to be accepted as an English teacher. All right. Okay. And for certain companies, which I've heard of, all right, they ask for the MUET just to know, to make sure that their employee is able to speak in English. All right. And the third, okay, main reason why people take the MUET is for promotion purposes. So promotion purposes, maksudnya anyone yang dah berada dalam mana-mana institusi, agensi ataupun company, okay, memerlukan, ada certain position tu memerlukan band 4, for example, untuk naik pangkat. Okay, or maybe band 5 untuk naik pangkat. Or perhaps for certain institutions kan, untuk sebagai syarat nak naik pangkat, for example, especially for English teachers, English, anyone yang dalam English punya bidang lah kan, memerlukan band 5 untuk dapatkan jawatan tetap, untuk survive dengan jawatan yang sedia ada tu, memang perlu band 5. Alright, now so perlu ambil MUET banyak kali. Okay, so pasal topik yang ambil MUET banyak kali ni memang is very very close to my heart, because I've had so many students dalam my program, in our program, MUET Ketuk program, where dah 3 kali ambil MUET tapi tak dapat graduate, dan 4 kali ambil MUET tapi tak dapat band 3. Alright, so I've had one student last year. You know how many times he took the MUET? Okay, siapa kat sini cuba teka. Okay, yang ada kat sini boleh teka. Berapa kali dia ambil MUET? Teka. 3, bukan 4 kali. Alright, anyone here nak teka? Teka lah. Ada orang tak ni? It's like 12 o'clock at night. Madam tadi minum coffee, so I can't sleep now. Okay, 2 maybe. Okay, Nurul Nazirah teka 2. Hazard teka 5 kali. Lagi. Seriously, you won't believe it. How many times this student has taken. Dia punya reasonnya adalah sebab dia nak graduate. Tak dapat graduate sebab tak dapat band 3. It's really, really, really kesian tau. Okay, lagi-lagi. Teka, cuba teka berapa kali this person has taken the MUET. Okay, so 2 kali bukan. 5 kali bukan. Lagi-lagi. Teka lagi. Please guess. 6 ke madam? Lagi. 6 kali kita nangis dah kan? 6 kali dah nangis dah. Okay, dah habis teka dah. Alright. So, I remember the student came to me. 8 bukan. The student came to me and he said, "Madam, saya dah 12 kali ambil MUET. 12 kali ambil MUET. Kau rasa?" 12 kali ambil MUET. 12 kali ambil MUET and tak dapat lagi graduate. Rasa dah sama master ke. Tapi nak sama masters pun kan, most institutions perlu MUET kan? Yes, 12 kali. So you bayangkan berapa kali. Masa tu MOD tak itu sangat kot. So 12 kali, that means 3 to 4 years perjuangkan MUET. Okay, so here ladies and gentlemen, yes. So kali ke-13 tu, alhamdulillah, kali ke-13 tu kami dipertemukan. Okay, so he said, Madam, please tolong saya. Supaya saya dapat grad. Saya nak dapat band 3 je. And so I told him, you know what, okay. Kali ke-12 kot. Kali ke-13. I know, I remember the second time lah. The first time, berada dalam program madam tak sampai lagi. The second time, he still joined my program and alhamdulillah, capailah band 3 dia. Masya Allah. So the first thing I remember, what he said was, Madam, saya memang tak minat bahasa Inggeris. Saya memang tak minat. Saya susah. I remember during my online class, okay, if you are here, if you're listening to me here, Encik, yeah, okay, you can comment here and say this is a true story. I remember during the reading class, online class, I was sharing and beliau bersuara dalam Zoom tu. Because dia dah hafal dah, dia dah tahu dah format dia. Dah 12 kali ambil. Dia kata, okay, part ni madam saya memang tak dapat. Saya memang tak suka bahasa Inggeris, tak minat. So I told him, you know what, that is the first thing. That is the first thing that you kena hilangkan. You kena get rid of that. I tak minat bahasa Inggeris. Tak minat, memang tak best. That is a big barrier tau. Itu macam dinding besar. When you say that you tak minat bahasa Inggeris. Kenapa? Because bahasa Inggeris adalah salah satu ilmu Tuhan. Kan? Betul tak? So it's really not right. And you lagi-lagi lah, when you want to take the MUET, you are, seeking for knowledge. Alright. So I told him, you know what? Make sure you tell yourself, letak ke tepi tu. Tak minat bahasa Inggeris. Okay? Suka, tak suka, you jangan cakap tak minat. You have to start with, alright, it can be done. Alright, I like English, although it's difficult or it's challenging, but I like it. Alright. So you guys here who are listening to me, make sure you put that first. Get rid of that barrier of I don't like or I tak minat bahasa Inggeris. So anyway, so when we're talking about this topic kan, tak perlu banyak kali. Kenapa nak banyak kali ambil MUET? So lagi-lagi lah MUET, for example, you take the MUET session 3 ni Session 3, you take the speaking test first in October. And then you take the reading, writing, listening paper in November. And then you dapat results you 10 minggu kemudian, which is 10 weeks afterwards. Itu nama dia, maksudnya. So you on 5th November. 5th November, you sit for the rest of the test. You finish the test, which is in early November. That means 10 weeks later will be about January. So about January you get your results. So bayangkan you commit kepada MUET daripada October, November, December, January dapat results. 4 bulan. Tak termasuklah bulan, 1 bulan tu you prepare. So 5 months you commit to MUET. And then you tak dapat target. You don't get your target. So what would you feel? Okay? And that's what my student yang 12 kali ambil tu, that's what he went through lah. 12 kali. Oh my God, 12 kali. Okay, so guys, please help yourselves, help your mother, help your father. Make sure you don't have to go through this a lot of times. How to make sure that you don't go through a lot of times? Make sure you plan your preparation. Ramai yang band 2 ni, band 2 sekarang ni, macam mana, band 3 sekarang ni rasa tak susah sangat. Okay, as compared to dulu. Okay, dulu. Meaning the old format. Old format dulu susah. I would say band 3 pun susah. Alright, however, the current format, I would say band 3 is doable, is reachable. Okay, janji you ikut format. You buat yang minimum yang diperlukan, insyaAllah dapat. Band 2 ni usually essay tak siap. Essay hantar yang tak siap. Essay tulis memang, contoh tulis dengan sentence yang memang orang tak faham, kan. Memang orang band 2 ni tak cukup praktis. Okay, kalau you ikut format, you buat yang minimum yang dikehendaki, insyaAllah dapat band 3. Alright, so band 2 ni memang kebanyakan yang memang main redah je, tak prepare. Contoh prepare sehari sebelum kot, itu band 2 lah. So make sure that you tak masuk dalam golongan band 1, band 2 ni. Make sure you prepare dengan ilmu. Okay, ada semua orang dia suka study sendiri. Dia beli buku tebal-tebal, dia baca sendiri, dia prepare sendiri, and dia memang excel lah. Alright, ada setengah macam tu. Ada setengah yang memang busy gila, and so they find classes. They find shortcuts how to understand the skills, the strategies in a fast way. Contoh macam madam, if I need a skill, madam nak belajar software apa-apa for my PhD study, or if I need to know anything, I go to classes because I don't have time to study on my own. Okay, kalau I study on my own pun, it will be at my level. Maknanya kata level yang beginner lah. Alright. So if I want to get the experience of someone yang dah lama dengan satu software tu, I go to a class untuk serap ilmu dia. Macam tu. Mungkin tak dapat first time, tapi at least kita dapat, kita bukan level beginner dengan ilmu beginner. You don't understand what I mean? So ladies and gentlemen, here, if you don't want to take the MUET a lot of times, make sure you cari ilmu tu. Tak kisahlah mana-mana. Alright, so madam dekat sini, I'm not just telling you to come to my class. However, I'm just telling you to make sure you find that source. Kat YouTube banyak. Okay, YouTube madam ada, YouTube, a lot of madams out there and a lot of sirs out there. So make sure you cari ilmu itu. Alright, you jangan syok sendiri, prepare seorang-seorang, strategi tak ada. Alright, buku je kata, tak apa buku ada. Buku ni, I have to tell you, buku tu dia tak cakap MPM dia nak macam ni, MPM dia expect macam ni, tak ada. Dalam buku tak ada. Alright, dia tunjuk format je, okay. However, if you want to know MPM expectations, you join classes. Okay, you join classes. Alright, macam tu. And make sure you have friends to support you. Okay, kalau prepare seorang memang lemau. Alright, make sure you have friends yang sama-sama tengah prepare. Okay, contoh ni Hazard dah cakap, takutlah madam result MUET nanti. Belum ambil lagi dah takut result. Okay, so make sure tak ada takut-takut ni. You tak sempat takut, Hazard. I don't know what your name is, but your name here is Hazard. Okay, so you don't have time to takut-takut. You just prepare. Takut is good. Takut is good. When you takut, you prepare kan. Okay, so use that takut in a positive way. Boleh, okay. Make sure you use that takut tu and you rebound it in the form of preparation. Okay, you rasa takut, you prepare. Mak aku rasa takut, prepare. Okay, you jangan takut, lepas tu tidur. You takut and then you prepare. You ambil buku, you baca. Alright, you prepare. So if, for example, I always tell my students, reading is not the same as doing. You tengok tutorial MUET kat YouTube, writing and you buat sendiri, oh memang tak sama, tak sama. So make sure all the practices, all the papers, for papers you memang do it. You actually practice, do it. Not practice reading it, not practice looking at it, but practice doing it. Okay guys? Okay, so Madam rasa dah cukup panjang untuk malam ni. So Madam terfikir-fikir apa hari ni, nasib-nasib nasib-nasib student-student Madam yang lepas-lepas, okay. Um, how they came, yang memang betul-betul sungguh-sungguh datang kat Madam. They say, Madam, saya dah 2 kali ambil, saya dah 3 kali ambil, saya tak dapat band 5 lagi, saya tak dapat band 4 lagi, saya nak graduate, saya perlu band 3. So banyak macam tu. Alright. So here mereka baru sedar, okay, that they need help in preparing. So you all make sure kali ini yang you all ambil, biarlah that is the first and last that you need to take in order for you to graduate, in order for you to go for your promotion, in order for you to be employed in your dream job. Okay? Alright? So make sure once you have this opportunity to take it, make sure you buat dengan betul. Alright? So that's all from me. Thank you to all of you who are willing and sudi join session Madam pada malam ini. Alright. So lepas Madam dah luahkan perasaan ni, I think I can sleep lah. Okay, so take care. All the best. Wishing you luck from Madam Iman. Okay, take care. Assalamualaikum. Ciao. Bye-bye.